I truly cannot wait to get back to the theater.
It's my most favorite place on earth.
I sit around daydreaming about what show I'm going to see first.
I've been going for so many years. The whole experience is so exciting to me.
I want to be wherever a show is opening up when we get back.
You know, you're walking down the block and you're passing all these theaters and all the lights, and you're looking left and right, up and down. And then when you finally get to your theater, it's fabulous.
Looking around, every theater has a history, and it's exciting to be a part of it.
Stepping through those doors and having your ticket scanned. All the smiling ushers that hand you the playbill.
Find my seat.
The energy that just like beams through all of us.
Waiting to be taken to another world.
I'm usually sitting there and, kind of surveying the scene and looking at the audience. And
The sound of an orchestra tuning up, especially the strings.
People are excited and they're anticipating what they're going to see.
And I'm usually reading the playbill when the lights go down.
We take this collective breath, and I think we all agree, okay, here we go.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bob Hoffman from Broadway Inbound.
I'm Nick Falzon from Disney on Broadway.
And I'm Stephanie Lee from Group Sales Box Office at Broadway.com.
We are very happy to come together and be here with you virtually at the SYTA Global Forum on Student Travel.
Seeing a Broadway show has always been a vital part of any student's visit to New York City. As travel restrictions begin to ease, we're looking ahead to how we can continue to safely welcome students back for many years to come.
But before we talk about what's happening on Broadway, we wanted to give everyone a bigger picture of the work New York City's doing to come back better than ever. So please welcome John Marshall from NYC and Company.
Thank you, Stephanie. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you and our SYTA colleagues today. I've been able to speak with many of you over the course of the last year, and it has moved me to hear how deeply you miss visiting New York City. And I can guarantee that we miss you too and are working fiercely to welcome you and your student groups to the city again. As you all know, New York City was scheduled to host the SYTA annual conference in August this year. We were as disappointed as many of you when it became clear the conference could not take place in NYC this year. But we are in full support of SYTA's decision, and our teams will work together on the road to an amazing conference in 2024, following what will surely be a spectacular celebration in Winnipeg. New York City continues on a positive trajectory. As of March 19th, city restaurants were allowed to expand indoor dining capacity to 50%. As of April 1, domestic visitors will be allowed to enter New York State from another US state or territory without facing a quarantine. Beginning April 2nd, arts and entertainment venues will be allowed to operate at 33% capacity, with up to 100 people indoors and up to 200 people outdoors. In addition, we continue to see hotels, museums, attractions, tours, and other businesses begin operations again, along with notable improvements to our area airports, transportation hubs like the new Moynihan Train Hall, and plans to increase city parkland, including an extension of the High Line and creation of Manhattan's first public beach. There is a lot to make us confident that New York City will return as a dynamic and vibrant city. NYC and Company is hard at work on a tourism campaign that will reflect the resilience and welcoming of a destination rich in culture, diversity, and educational opportunities. We welcome you all to join us as ambassadors for travel to the city when the time is right again. In the meantime, visit us at nycgo.com for the most current updates and access to virtual field trips, educational webinars, local itineraries, and more. But we're here to talk about Broadway. And in many ways, Broadway captures the essence of New York City. Artists and professionals from around the country, the world, work together to produce beautiful and unique works of art that move audiences from their reality and through stories of joy, grief, curiosity, failure, unity, triumph, celebration. Broadway shows us possibilities we have not yet considered, dreams we have not yet imagined, perspectives we have not yet gained. Now is the time we need those stories more than ever, not only to add to your itinerary, but to add to the richness of our lives. The return of Broadway will be a major step in the rebound of New York City, and we stand with Stephanie, Bob, Nick, and the rest of Broadway as they work to make that happen. Thank you.
Thanks, John. Each of us has been privileged to work for some amazing companies, companies that have provided us the opportunity to bridge together passions for student youth travel, for Broadway, and for New York City. And we don't take lightly the responsibility we have as ambassadors for all three.
You don't need us to point out the obvious. While we've endured great challenges in the past, nothing has made a more profound impact on our shared industries than the last 12 months. There's no question that when performances resume on Broadway, all of us will be operating from fundamentally different positions than we were 12 months ago.
That said, within the last few weeks, there's been positive movement towards Broadway's comeback. And the three of us are here today to provide some guidance on what you can expect and hopefully answer some of the burning questions you've all been asking of us. Our colleagues who manage the shows themselves are hard at work laying out the timelines for a return to the stage. After a year plus out of performance, many shows will need to be recast and rehearsed to get them back to opening night quality. This amazing work will be seamless to the audience, but it will represent a Herculean feat behind the scenes.
And while those who work backstage are making their magic happen, those of us who are primarily responsible for welcoming our audiences are doing our own work. Many details are still in the process of being finalized, but we wanted to pull back the curtain on these significant developments so that you, our very best partners, can effectively guide your clients in their planning.
First, you can expect that when shows return, many will do so with more opportunities to exchange and possibly refund tickets up to and including the day of the show. Safety is our top priority, and we want to accommodate the flexibility you might need for your groups.
Second, measures for audiences as well as cast and crew will prioritize the safety of everyone in the building. With the guidance of the CDC and New York State, and following the efforts of larger arenas that have welcomed back audiences already, Broadway will dynamically tailor its protocols to the real-time situation. Our initial expectations include mask wearing, thorough cleaning and sanitation, improved air filtration, and using new technologies to assist in health validation and contact tracing.
Third, in an effort not only to make the experience contactless, but also to modernize operations and to play to students' technology-forward instincts, many Broadway tickets will move to electronic delivery. No more lost tickets in the mail, no more headaches around physical distribution, and now very easy solutions for troubleshooting issues that may arise. We'll be partnering with you to make certain you're clear on all of the changes and to ensure that your experience at the doors is a seamless one and better than it ever has been before.
Fourth, to ensure the safest and best entry experience into theaters, changes are expected across Broadway in regards to performance start times, group arrival times, and the use of secondary entrances and a streamlined exit procedure.
And finally, shows are looking to provide value at levels not seen for years. Broadway productions understand that it will take the energy of all of us to get our audiences comfortable with coming back. And groups that commit early will be rewarded with pricing and availability that is clearly intended to inspire your groups to book their trips. One example is how we at Disney on Broadway are going to turn the table on how you budget. If the standard pricing doesn't fit a group's budget, you will have the opportunity to name your price. And if the price can be accepted, it will be.
Soon, you should be seeing lots of marketing support. The Broadway League is busy working on a large-scale Back to Broadway campaign that will support your efforts in selling Broadway. The world will be listening and sharing the news as the campaign rolls out, and we expect these efforts to support our sales partners. We don't have all the details yet to share, but expect the campaign to be mostly digital and the timing to coincide with the shows going back on sale. Across the industry, reinvigorated attention has been paid not only to the topics of health and safety, but also to the spirit of our stories and the audiences we welcome.
Broadway is committed to serving diverse audiences, creating an inclusive environment for new generations of theatergoers who have never had an opportunity to see live theater before, and to tell stories from new perspectives. After a year of the curtain being down, the live theater going experiences cannot be for a privileged select few, but rather it needs to be an opportunity for all. We've told stories on the stage for a millennia, and this art form has survived through it all.
On behalf of all of us and the entire Broadway community, we cannot wait to see you back on Broadway.
Hello, SYTA. I'm Andrea Macasset.
Hi, SYTA. I'm Sierra Elise Harris.
I'm Brad Oscar from the Broadway cast of Mrs. Doubtfire.
Hi, SYTA. This is Aaron Tveit here.
This is John Riddle from Broadway's The Phantom of the Opera.
Hi, SYTA. I'm Jen Gambatese from Mrs. Doubtfire the Musical.
Hi, SYTA. This is James Snyder. I play Harry Potter.
It's Megan Paterno, Christine Daae in Phantom of the Opera.
Hi, SYTA. My name's Ricky Rojas, and I play Santiago the Argentinian in Moulin Rouge the Musical. And although it's been quite a year,
I just wanted to come here, to say thank you for your patience during these crazy COVID times.
Such a crazy year, such a crazy time, and we've all had so much growth and healing that's come from it.
It's been a year, but despite this very, very challenging year.
Think how amazing it's going to be when the lights dim and we're all in a theater again together and the overture starts. There's nothing more exciting.
So let's get those marquees lit up and let's go back to Broadway.
And on behalf of Durbin Hanson,
Six the Musical,
Mrs. Doubtfire the Musical,
Phantom of the Opera,
and Harry Potter and the Cursed... Oh, actually, hold on. Let me just... And I absolutely did not steal these from the production.
On behalf of Moulin Rouge and all of Broadway, we just want to say thank you so much for your patronage, and we miss you in our audiences.
but don't worry, this is only intermission.
This is only intermission.
this is just intermission, and we will be back.
and we can't wait to see you there.
We'll see you when the magic returns. Expelliarmus.
Stay safe, stay well.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Those 3 or 4 seconds where you're about to get transported from reality.
Knowing that I'm about to experience something that can only ever happen once.
I just can't wait to get back over there.
Oh my goodness, it is going to be so exciting.
I just can't wait.